There will never be a shortage of mindless, pointless, yet intriguing and sometimes satisfying videos on YouTube. Just search the term satisfying compilation, for example, and you might find yourself mesmerized by some of the simplest, basic content imaginable. Things like slicing butter with a hot knife or spreading icing on a cake. But the video that I came across, it wasn't found using the term satisfying. I decided to simply search for a video of someone flushing random stuff down the toilet. Not only did YouTube fail to disappoint, it immediately brought me to a video involving someone flushing stuff down the toilet from prison. That's right. There is content out there of someone flushing stuff down the toilet in prison, or at least they claim that it's a prison toilet. And when you see the hand of the flusher, you'll notice that they're wearing an orange jumpsuit outfit. But are they really in prison with a contraband phone, or are they just playing a character? I mean, I have my bet on the latter, but nevertheless, it's admittedly entertaining and unreasonably satisfying to watch. Fill her up. Fill her up. Before I flush, just to put you in a little bit of suspense, anybody old enough to remember a time before we had blue M&Ms? You might remember a time, sometime in like the late 90s, like 1997 comes to mind. I think it might have been that year where there was a contest held for all Americans if you wanted to participate in choosing which color M&M would you prefer. They chose between, I believe it was, let me think, it was blue and purple, I think, and maybe pink. I believe, weren't those the three colors? I mean, you could comment or put it in the comments if I'm wrong. I think those are the three colors. I mean, I might be wrong. In fact, I may even just kind of do a search over here on the side just to see. But I'm just trying to use my memory bank to see how reliable it might be. It ain't all that reliable, but I do distinctly remember back when we chose the blue M&M. But everybody knew blue was going to win. It was the clear winner even before the votes were in. But anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there just to hold you in suspense a little bit. Look at this. Isn't that oddly satisfying? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a freak show. Who knows? I guess a freak doesn't realize it is them who's the freak. Uh-oh. Did it get stuck? Oh, nope. Okay, that was a little surprising. Now, I would definitely say do not try this at home. Don't try this at home. I did find out the hard way long time ago. There was an apartment I used to live in where it wasn't me, because I wouldn't have done this, but my ex did it. We had a bunch of spaghetti noodles left over, and she poured them down the sink, and I think we even had it. Yeah, we had a garbage disposal. Even used the garbage disposal, and it still clogged up the pipes. And the maintenance guy said, yeah, don't flush any kind of pasta, or not flush. Don't put pasta down the sink because it'll clog it, and then I'm going to have to come up here and unclog it. So just a note to self there. Don't be flushing ramen down the toilet or putting any kind of noodles down the sink because it just might clog. Good grief. Yeah, nice. Kind of had a little bit of a satisfying, crunchy kind of sound. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see that again. In slow motion, instant replay. Gummy bears. Dude, gummy bears sound really good right now for some reason. Yeah, whenever I eat gummy bears, I just cannot help myself but eat the entire bag. And there they go. Money flushed down the toilet. Or, I mean, gummy bears. Whoa, Long John Donut. By the way, it was pink, purple, and blue. And it was back in 1995, man. I thought it was later than that, but yeah, it was way back in 95. I was only 11 years old. But yeah, we actually did hold a contest in the middle of the 1990s for the new M&M. And I mean, it was obvious. Purple, no, it looked too much like Skittles. If it were pink, it wasn't pink enough looking, in my opinion. But yeah, everybody wanted blue, so we got blue. Just in case you wonder where the hell the blue M&M came from, there you go. There's your learn something new today. Learn something new every day. Today. Oh, there it goes. He should have put in like a dozen of them, dude. Come on. We knew just one was going to flush. It was the same size as a turd. You can't put turd-shaped objects in here by themselves and expect them to have any chance of getting clogged under normal circumstances. Okay, what was this again? Just a shitload of veggies? I don't get the slow motion thing. Just dump it in, dude. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's in prison. He's just bored out of his mind. There she goes. 25 tampons. Okay, now I'm totally calling bullshit on prison. Co-ed prison, huh? I mean, where else would a toilet like this exist? I mean, I don't know why, but an airport comes to mind, but toilets don't look like that in the airport. Maybe it's just a really small town. The dude works in the jail. Nobody's been in there for weeks. He figured, what the hell? Twinkies. Oh, yeah, of course, the instant replay. Toilet threw up, and it's gonna swallow its throw up. Oreos. They made Pokemon Oreos. I guess they did in 2022. I know Pikachu and I know Charizard, and that's it. I don't know anything about Pokemon besides that. I knew Pokemon Go was a crazy, crazy phase. Anybody remember that? I never played it, but it looked interesting. I didn't have a phone with data back then. I was trying to save money. Whoa, it kind of splashed. Oh, I see one that got... Oh, no, never mind. It went through. I say one got stuck there for a minute. Probably just some random, like, weird prison-style toilet that's in somebody's Airbnb house in their basement. This dude is just doing a YouTube video, just flushing everything down the toilet. It's not even his. Well, that would be... I mean, it's gross as it is that he's shoving his hand in there and mixing stuff around, but it'd be on another level if it were somebody else's toilet. Yeah, get it all in there. Come on, don't be afraid of it. It's not going to hurt you. Taste it. Put it in your mouth. No? All right. No, guess not. No. I saw some left on the bowl. There was some left over. That's one fail. There's still debris left over. Not a success. Grapes. Of course, those are going down. I would have started with all the small objects and worked my way up to the bigger objects. Like those plastic ping pong balls, shaped balls. I mean, he should have done that. Do ping pong balls. Maybe he will. But I would have worked my way up to larger objects. Because maybe we already know this one's going down. And down they go. God bless America. Or the West. I guess this technically might be somewhere else, like in Canada. Maybe it is in Canada. Maybe all toilets in Canada are metal. I don't know. I never been to Canada. I can't believe he just flushed that down the toilet. Yep, only in the West, where you can buy just tons of whatever the hell you want, just flush it down the toilet, just for the sake of trying to get views for a YouTube video. It worked, though. I mean, he got 100,000 views for this over the last 2 years. Yeah, get in there. Yeah, that was a bit satisfying. Orbeez. Anything Orbeez is satisfying. What is this? A bed sheet. How did this not clog the freaking pipes? Wow. All right, that's impressive. All right, we got it. We got it. Oh, I couldn't afford the real stuff, huh? Couldn't get the real Fruit Loops. What do you want from me? I'm in prison. Couldn't afford the real stuff again. Where's the milk? No milk? Where's the milk? Oh, ice cream. Blue Ribbon. Well, that's the real stuff. I would have passed on this one. It's too easy, man. Of course it's going to melt. And there it goes. I couldn't bring myself to flush ice cream. It's too damn good. Actually, it reminds me, I've got an unopened carton of chocolate ice cream in the freezer. I have to dig in after this. It's making me so hungry. This is so appetite-inducing. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Hey, at least that's a name brand. Yep, my box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch has that on there, too. Might want to check the expiration date. Maybe it's expired. And there it goes. Chips Ahoy. Yep, that's the real stuff. You know, the Aldi's brand Chips Ahoy really ain't that bad. Not bad. Aldi is surprisingly surprising in how good their food actually is these days. Another one bites the dust. Sherbet. How do you say that? I always say sherbet, even though I know there's not an E, or an R, I mean. What the hell? There's no R in sherbet. Just like there's not two U's in nuclear. It's nuclear, not nuclear. It's nuclear. Just like a sherbet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was a close one. It didn't flush all the way, though. That's 2 so far. Cotton balls. Yeah, he should have put in a lot more than that. Just 10 peeps. Come on, go for 50. Let's go. Next. Make double. Bye. Can't have a burger without the fries. Actually, I had McDonald's today. I had a Big Mac. Big Mac with some fries and medium Coke. Mini cupcakes. Good grief. Some good baked beans. Bush's baked beans. I don't know how much more I can take of this. I don't think I'm going to make it to the end. Oh, hell, I'm not even halfway done yet. What else do we have? Can I cheat? Yeah, I can actually cheat. 20 peeps, pound of fries, carrot cake, pizza rolls. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. 100 pizza rolls. I don't think that's going. Oh, there it goes. Okay. It worked. 50 peeps. Oh, there's the ping pong balls. There they go. All right. See about some ping pong balls. Dude, whoever's on the other end of this this sewer pipe is gonna be like, what the hell is going on in this freaking town, man? All right, yeah, here we go. 30. Any more? Lots. 40, 50. Let's go with 50. Wait a minute. He didn't have his orange jumpsuit on, did he? Nope. Got him. I know. He likes to play with the stuff he puts in the toilet. Random balls. So what about some marbles? Put in some marbles. Some golf balls. There you go. $30. This would be an excellent promotion for whatever company makes these prison toilets. What was that, like $30 worth of golf balls? I'm sure they're not cheap. 40. Are we going to get to 50? Here we go. that was actually pretty cool. It's a bit satisfying. Giant marshmallows. Of course they go down. Apple Jacks, jelly beans, and M&Ms. Alrighty. So I guess if you have a toilet like this handy and you don't have a garbage disposal, this would be a good plan B. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Some marbles. Marbles and golf balls. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It didn't go down in the first flush. Sure as hell did for the second one. Just one more for good measure. Lunch tray of candy. Last flush. It's like the last one. And there it goes. I was wondering if he was going to introduce himself at the end, but it doesn't look like we're going to see him. Not today. All right, well, there you have it. Prison toilet flushes, best flushes of 2022. Epic will it flush? Yeah, everything basically flushed. And he's got 154 videos too. Good grief, man. But look, he's got over 1,000 subscribers, 154 videos. I wonder how many combined views that he got for this channel. Over 1 million. He got over 1 million views for flushing stuff down the toilet. That's hilarious. Well, anyway, yeah, so YouTube, they're at it again. They're showing just mindless content that is strangely somewhat satisfying. And anyway, that's basically all I got. So thanks for watching, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.